Welcome to Tai Chi 1, also known as Tai Chi for Arthritis and Fall Prevention. This program is brought to you by Stay Vertical Calaveras, a program funded by the Mark Twain Healthcare District. This program of Tai Chi was developed by Dr. Paul Lamb, specifically to help those with arthritis and also to help people to gain a better sense of balance and to prevent falls. So to begin with, a few safety concerns. Be sure you're in a space where you'll have room to move and there's going to be nothing around you that you could stumble over. You may want a good pair of shoes that you feel steady and stable in. Some people like to do this barefoot. I'll leave that up to you. So we bring our intention to this practice. This is the Sun Style Tai Chi. This is how Dr. Lamb brought Sun Style Tai Chi to this particular practice. One of the nice things for people with arthritis about the Sun Style Tai Chi is that during the practice, we are going to keep our spine nice, long, and straight. We will not be doing any kind of twists or things that could tweak somebody's arthritis. First, we'd like to do our salute for Tai Chi for arthritis. And that begins with our left hand. And you'll notice my bracelets on my left hand. And we bring our four fingers together, and that symbolizes friendship. Then our thumb comes gently across. That symbolizes humility. Learning something new always is important to practice humility. Then with our right hand we make a soft fist when we bring them together and we give a little bow. I want you to deeply honor yourself for doing this practice. My name is Bonnie Nordby, and I'll be your instructor. Welcome. So again, safety-wise, we'll go over our Tai Chi stance. Okay, so loosen up a little bit. I've been standing here a little bit. Okay, loosen up, anything. Everybody's bodies are a little different. So before practice, you may want to stretch out a little bit, whatever your routine is. Then to get our Tai Chi stance, our feet are about hip width apart. Our feet are on the ground. Try to feel all four corners of your feet on the ground. Notice if your weight is evenly distributed on the ground. Imagine you have deep roots from your feet going down into the ground like you're a tall tree with stable roots. Gently lift your ankles. Then you're going to imagine that you have a string on the top of your head, and that string brings your head gently up. So we are lengthening our spine from the bottom up. Then gently soften your knees. We want to do everything with soft knees. And softening knees Then we can go to our hips, and just about like you could imagine, you're just about to sit down on a high stool. Allow your hips to relax. So we have this expansion. Imagine each vertebra in your spine getting a little bit more space. Lengthening. Relax shoulders. And relaxing shoulders can be a lifelong practice. Just relax your shoulders. Any tension, let it go. Relax your jaw. And relax your eyes. Far gaze. Relaxing your eyes. Part of balance and fall prevention and how Tai Chi for arthritis works is there some special areas of the body that are connected to balance. Our eyes. So sometimes I'll be asking you to shift your gaze. I may say, gaze at one hand, gaze at the other hand, and this is going to help you with your balance. The other area is our auditory system is involved with balance. Our inner ear. Also our neck is involved with balance. So at times I may ask you just to move your neck and move them with your eyes. Then come to center with that gentle gaze. And one of the things we want to really emphasize is to do about 70% of your usual full range of motion. And everybody will be different with that. But in the beginning, it may be just a little turn. If you have neck or shoulder problems, feel free to modify any of these movements. This also is with any movements we're doing with the shoulders. If you can just go to a certain length with your shoulders, that's just fine. You stay in your comfort zone, is how we like to say it. You'll slowly progress over these different lessons. So you may start out one place at 70% and then just a little bit more as it feels comfortable. One of the most important things is to relax. With Tai Chi, the more you can get into a relaxation response, the more easily your body is going to learn and process the movements. The other area that's very important for balance is our ankles. So our ankles are tied to our eyes. And so if you gently just consider your ankles when we start our stepping movements. So all these things work together. So let's get started. Shake out a little bit again. You've listened to me talk. And I'm going to give you the warm-up exercises that Dr. Lamb has developed. And as I do so, I'll talk about them a little bit. So again, get your Tai Chi stance, your feet are on the ground, your knees are relaxed, soft. Soft is a good word, soften your hips. Extend your spine. Bring your head a little bit back. Your shoulders are relaxed. And then in this first warm-up, my hands are going to come up and I'm following my hands with my eyes. It's going to turn over and it comes to me, and again I'm watching my hands. It's down a little bit. Push out, watch hands. And then my head and neck comes down as my hands come down. Again, lifting hands up, turning them towards your face, letting them come towards your body, comes down, and follow with your head and neck and your eyes. Let's do that one more time. Up. Turn over. Comes in. And out. And down. Next move. One hands come up, one hand stays there, other hand is down by my hip, kind of connecting with the ground. And slowly I'm going to move my hand out and just with my neck follow my hand. My neck and eyes. Comes into center, hands switch. I follow with my eyes and neck. Comes in, switch hands. Relax shoulders. Relax, just watching the eye on your hand. It's all you have to do today. Focus. And then this hand comes down. Then we're just going to do some gentle, small circles with our shoulders forward. Do 5 of those. And then a little bigger circles backwards. One more. And let those shoulders relax. Now, we're going to just bring our hands up about chest level and push it down. Like you're just gathering up, pushing down, relaxing. As you do so, softening. Breathing in, breathing out and down, connecting with the ground. Relax. Breathe in. One more time. Connecting with the ground. Now with our hands we come up, out here, and then my left hand goes up, either hand is okay, and my right hand is down, and I breathe out. I bring the hands together, breathing in, breathing out. We're connecting the ground and the heavens, mixing them. Now, if you can't reach as far as I do, something like this is just fine. Relax the shoulders. And then palms come together and just pause a moment. Notice what's going on with you and your body. Right here is what we call the middle dantian, or the belly, a very important spot, so we can just rest a moment. And then we're going to start to do some of the balance exercise. So I want you to shift onto your right foot and then bring your left foot out. Bring your hands up if you want. And then as the hands come down, then when they come up again, your left foot goes back. This can be a challenge, so if you want to use a chair to balance with, or a walker, or anything like that, please do so. You can even do these exercises, just the arms, sitting down. And if you need to touch each place, that's fine. That's a modification. And then we're down. Now I switch my weight to my left foot, and I bring my right foot out, hands up, and then back, getting ready to bring that right foot back and forth. So and together. Check how you're doing. You can adjust your stance. Well, again, that can be challenging for some people, so if you're not ready for that, you're very much allowed to just do the hands or to hang on to something. Okay, from here, we're going to do another one where this will be balancing with side to side. So this arm, I'm imagining there's a wall here. So it's like my hand is against the wall. Feet are a little closer together. And then this hand is kind of pushing right about where the elbow is in, like I'm resting against the wall. My weight is on my left leg. And then I'm going to move my right foot out and then bring it in. And as I do, my hands come over. I switch my weight to my right. Hands come up. Step out to the left. Come in. Hands against the wall. Step out. Step in. Step out, step in, step out, step in, step out, step in. And just rest a minute. Widen your stance. And I want you to imagine we're going to be doing some punches. We'll be doing them two different ways. So let me show you first before we get started. So in the first way we do this, we're going to be using opposite leg and arm. And this helps a lot with balance. It also helps with what we call brain plasticity. It actually helps your brain. And so just doing these very simple exercises, you're rewiring your brain. So it may seem simple, but it can be pretty amazing what you can do with it. So again, you're going to get your Tai Chi stance. I want you just to imagine you're grabbing some of that energy from the earth and the floor and bringing it up to your hips. And then in the first kind of punch, we're going to just stand with my knee isn't bent. It's soft, but it's just like that. Okay. And then I'll be punching with my opposite hand. And then I'll bring that back along with my leg, shift my weight to the left leg, put the right foot out, and punch. And I'm kind of gazing towards that punch. Again, sit back, punch. And let yourself relax into it. Step back. This time we're going to put our left leg out. Then we're going to kind of go forward a little when we punch. So just a gentle forward move. If you have difficulty with this, you can just sit and do the punches. And then it comes back. Step out. Knee punch, back, step out, knee punch, back, step out, punch, and back. And again, just pause a moment and see how things feel, any different. Now we're going to go down to our feet. You'll notice there's been a progression from neck to shoulders to waist to hips and knees to feet. So we're going to do our ankles and just loosen up our ankles. So just a slow, and again, if this is hard for you, hang on to something or sit down and do it. We're just gently moving our ankle. And step back, other side. Again, gently loosening up our ankle. Now we're going to do, so we get the inside and the outside of our ankles loosened up, we just do a little, my little toe, and then I'm going to switch to my big toe. So it's just a little move, little toe, big toe, little toe, big toe. Do that one more time, little toe, big toe. Do that on the other side. Little toe, big toe. Little toe, big toe. Little toe, big toe. Just loosening up those ankles. Okay. Now just to get a little flow, and right now is a good time to loosen up, anything you want to rub, you know. When you start doing this, you know, certain areas of your body may act up, and feel free. Part of these warm-ups are really what's called Qigong. And so another aspect of Qigong exercises is self-massage, tapping, acupressure points. So you just massage, or you know, if it's your neck, massage your neck. If it's the shoulder, rub your shoulder, step a little bit, because we were standing there for quite a while. So, man, you can do a little bouncing, a little shaking out, anything that you like to do. Okay, so I'm going to sit down a minute since we did that, and we're going to do a little breathing exercise. And this is actually part of the Tai Chi movements that you'll be learning, but I want to talk about the importance of breath. Breath is part of Tai Chi, and one of the aspects, and it helps to really start that relaxation response in your body. Now, when you're learning something new, it's always a little hard to relax. But any time that you need to relax, you can do these simple exercises. So, you put a hand on your belly, put one on your heart, and then what we want is to check our posture even sitting, because one of the things that we do so often is not have good posture when we're sitting. So just think of that expansion, that string in your head coming up, sitting on your sits bones. And then I want you to imagine that you're just going to breathe from lower down in your belly. So it's not like I'm forcing my belly out when I breathe in. It's just a gentle thing. So just imagine that the breath is coming down a little deeper, like relax your shoulders, deep breath through your nose, into your belly, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now you can do this standing too. Breathe in, breathe out, and do it at your own pace. Let yourself relax deeply. Some nice breath. When you breathe in, your belly may expand a little. Come in just a little bit towards the back of your spine. Okay, so now we'll do part of the Tai Chi practice. We'll do some movements, but between each movement we generally do what's called open and close, and this is a good time to relax and breathe between the movements. So hands are up, shoulders are relaxed, elbows are heavy, and our hands come out as we breathe in, and in as we breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Open, and think of your whole body in this movement. Open, as you breathe in, breathe out. Close. Open, close, breathe out. Breathe in deeply into your belly. Breathe out. Let yourself relax, shoulders relaxed. And imagine you're breathing into every cell in your body. Relaxing, bringing nourishing oxygen. I like to close my eyes, but a lot of people, eyes open are fine too. But soften your gaze. One more time, open and close. Relax. Okay, I'm going to stand up and we'll be learning the first part of 6 parts of the Tai Chi for arthritis. There'll be 6 different moves. I don't know how many moves we'll do today because I'm going to be teaching you those moves. Some of you may have taken some of our in-person classes. Okay, so again, adjust your Tai Chi posture. Hip width apart. If you can, imagine your shoulders are over your hips. Your hips and knees are aligned, and your knees and ankles are aligned. You relax your shoulders. Head is a little back. Let yourself relax. Soften your knees, soften your hips. Remember sitting down on that just like you're just about to sit down on a stool, so that your hips kind of relax out a little bit. You might get a little bow in your legs. We don't do any deep movements in this practice. Remember your upright posture, your spine is nice, long. Plenty of room. So in this first movement, our hands come up, then our hands come down, and like you're making a little hook, it's going to come up to here. Let's do that again. Okay, so hands come up, you're facing each other, like you have something between your hands that is very precious. You bring it up to about heart level and relax. Let's do that again. Hands come up, they come down, knees bend a little too, they come up to heart level. From here, with our left foot, we step out and we bring our hands out. Let's do that again. So step back. So our hands are here at our heart. We step, hands come out, we step out. And then when we're going to take a step with our right to come up to our left, and our hands come back. And this is where we get to do open and close. So open and close and relax. This is your relaxation point. So let's just do that again. Get back a little bit. Okay, so our hands are here. I step out with my left as my hands go out, and I step up with my right. My hands come to my chest. Open and close. Relaxing. One more time with that. Hands are here. Step out with the left. My hands like I'm holding a precious object, and then I'm bringing it back. Open and close. This relationship between the two hands is one of the fundamentals of Tai Chi. It's like you have a little magnetic field, like two magnets between your hands. And it's kind of fun to start to learn about that. We call this, when we're doing this kind of play, like we're making a chi ball. But we're making these connections between our hands. So our shoulders are relaxed, elbows are heavy, and we start to feel this connection between our hands. So you can play with it and bring it out, and in our movements we'll be doing different things with our hands, and if you start considering that the hands are always connected no matter what we're doing. Imagine your ankles in your hands. Make that connection between your ankles and your hands. So this chi ball, you can get a lot of fun playing with the chi ball. Just think of this beautiful globe of light that you're creating between your hands. The palms of the hands connect. This helps guide the brain. You can be a little further. And it takes a while. Everybody feels it a little differently. It may feel kind of strange at first, but just notice. Part of Tai Chi is just noticing what's happening, being aware in our body. Okay. So let's do that full first movement. It's your Tai Chi stance. Hands are down. Feet are rooted in the ground. Shoulders are relaxed. Hands come up, down. Then they kind of make a J in and up to about heart level. Step out with my left as I move my hands forward. Step up with the right and bring what we call sometimes the package back in. And then open and close. Let's do that again. Hands come up, down, then they kind of hook up towards the body to the chest level. I step out with my left, my hands go out, step up with the right as my hands come in. Open and close, relaxing deeply. Feel that connection. Step back. Okay, we'll do that movement again. Hands come up, down, come up to about chest level, like we're holding a precious package. Give that package out. Step up with the right. Hands come up. Breath in, opening. Breath out, close. That's the first movement. Do that one more time. Hands come up, down. Now you can bend your knees a little bit as you're coming down, and then bring it up, and your knees still soft. Come up. Step out with your left, the package. Step up with your right, as your hands come out, shoulders relax, open and close. Hands come down. So let's do that again, that first movement. And see about loosening up your knees, ankles, and feet as we do that. So as my hands come up, so do my ankles. So they go down, up, and down. So it works together. So let's focus on that as we do this movement. Okay, hands come up and down, up to our chest level. Step out with my left, hands move forward, step out with my right. Hands come in, open and close. Do that again. So I'm sitting, I've got that little bit like I'm just going to sit on the stool. My knees are soft. Hands come up, down, up. The heart, step out with the left. Deliver the ball. Step up with the right. Hands come in, open and close. Relaxing. Now, just to finish out, bring your hands forward and down. So that's the first movement. From there, we're going to start moving a little, and we'll learn each as a piece. So don't worry if you've taken any of the classes before. You'll know where we're going, but we'll take each step at a time. And each time you do it, you learn something. That's one of the neat things about Tai Chi. because we're being aware of our body. So to get ready for that, I'm just going to do a little bit of an exercise that we start to move a bit here. So all we're going to be doing with our legs is I'm going to step out and step in. Step out, step in. Step out, step in 3 times. Then we go in the other direction. Step out, step in, step out. It could be a little tiny step. Step in, step out, step in. Let's do that again. So we're going to go to the right, step out, step in, step out, step in. I'm transferring my weight. Now my weight is here on my right. I step in. Go in the other direction. My weight is here. I step out. I shift the weight to this leg so that I can step in. Step out. Step in. Step out. Step in. So that is what we'll be doing with our feet. Meanwhile, our hands are going to be doing some movements. And I think I'll sit down. Anytime during this practice, if you need to sit down, do so. You can do the whole practice sitting down. So we've done our first, let's do our first movement. So up and down, hands come up here, and you can put your left foot up if you're sitting, and our hands come out, and then our other foot comes out, and then our hands come in, and we open and close. From there, the next movements, we're not going to be moving our feet this time. We're just going to do our hands because it's easy to learn it separately. So my hands come out, and then they're going to spread apart, not too far, and I'm going to be looking at my right middle finger, and this hand comes up, and then the right hand comes in, this hand is up, and then we're going to do what's called waving hands. So this hand, we're just switching hands. Hands right about the elbow. And relax those shoulders and just play with it because this is kind of fun. Waving hands. Now another challenge is to, as you wave your hands, you're looking at each hand. I'm looking at my left hand. The hand that's waving you look at, just moving your neck and eyes. And our hands come up, and we do an open and close. Now with waving hands, we generally do that with the 3 steps 3 times, so let's do that. So we've opened and closed, hands come out, look at my right, right comes in to about other hand up, I'm looking at my hand if you want. And then 1, 2, 3. And then this hand comes up, open and close. Hands come out again. This time, this hand goes out and I'm looking at this hand. This hand comes up, other hand comes in, and we're just going to be going in the other direction. This hand waves. 1, 2, 3. Hands come up, open and close. Relax the shoulders. Let's do that again. Do our open and close. Hands come out. First we look at this side. This hand is in the waving position. This hand comes across. And then almost like we're moving that direction, because we will be with our feet. 2. 3. This hand comes up, open and close. Hands come out again. This time I'm looking at this hand. This hand comes across, and then I'm moving. 2. 3. Hand comes up, open and close. Let's do that again. Okay, so hands come out. First time it's the right hand, and I'm going to bring that right hand in then, and then I'm going to be moving to my right with my legs as I do this. 1, 2, 3. Hands come up, shoulders relaxed, open, breathing deeply, and close, breathing out. Hands come out again. This time I'm going to be looking at my left. My right hand comes in. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Hands come up, open and close. I think we'll leave it there today. Any of these exercises you can just do for fun that you've learned. You can watch this video again. It'll be posted on YouTube under the Calaveras community television station. They have a place you can subscribe and find it. You also can get a video of Dr. Lamb doing this practice. It's about $29, and you can find that at the Tai Chi Institute online. So it's important after we do any kind of practice to do our cool down. So I'd like you to get up. Actually, what I like to do is stomp my feet at first when I've been sitting. That's a good thing to do. Just jiggle a little bit. Okay. And our cool down, again, if this is a problem for you, you can take a chair and you turn it to the side and hang on. So in this practice, okay, for the cool down, I'm going to raise my knee, I'm going to shift my weight to the right, And with my right hand, I'm going to hit this leg that's going to come up. And if you can't do that, or if you need a chair, go ahead. So just going to do a little march. And you can slap it with cupped hands or use a fist. But again, you could do this sitting too, just raising your legs up. This is excellent for balance, but it may be challenging for some at first. Okay, so then we're going to do one where we're going to kind of contract all our muscles. So we're kind of on our toes, just so that we're on our balls of our feet. And then we're going to contract all our muscles. Breathing out, and then relax and breathe in, and relax even more. Again, tense up. Relax, breathe in, relax even more. Tense up. Relax, breathe in. Relax even more. Give a nice big sigh of relief. Okay, now our next one is similar to one of our things. We just bring our arms up and gently pushing down. And as you push down, think of yourself as like a little gopher in a hole or a jack in a box. Your upper spine goes up as your hands go down. And we do that 3 times. Okay. So give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Honor yourself. And we'll close with our closing salute. So 4 fingers for friendship. We're all connected, even if we're watching this on TV. Our right thumb, our right hand, they come together, and we bow and we honor ourselves deeply. We honor all the participants in this class. So I see you out there. I know some of you. Hi. So we honor everybody who's doing this practice. And we honor all the teachers who have brought us this practice. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.